Hey there, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Did you miss me? It's DMG. Welcome back to Blitz, and today we are going to have a video of myself mastering some various American tanks. I try not to make the videos too long anymore. Sometimes well, not sometimes, a lot of times when I create content, I try to watch my replays early in the morning, and if I end up falling asleep to whatever I'm watching, because I send myself most masteries, if I fall asleep to it, I don't put it in anymore. If I can't sit through it, there's no way I expect you guys to sit through it either. Anyways, I try and glean the best replays, uh, simply the cream of the crop from myself just to showcase on the channel. I know you guys were expecting maybe a map guide or some other helpful bit of information, but I'd like to start my 2 month uh, hiatus return, however you want to put it, um, back with a mastery video. This time I'll be driving the M103 on Fort Despair. This T49 is about to lose a lot of HP, get set on fire, and go back to the garage. And the Super Pershing, one of the worst Tier 8 premiums in the game right now, will be going down soon enough. Anyways, what have I been doing? You're probably wondering, where have I been all this time? I have been hard at work at this game and in real life. Work is work, and it definitely gets in the way of doing things. That being said, when I get home from work, probably the last thing I want to do is talk for 10 minutes and record videos. It does take a lot of work despite the small time and quantity you see here on the screen after all the editing gets done. Two, I've been playing a lot, and it's been more focusing on myself, making sure my stats have been good. To give you an idea of what I've been doing, there are lots of tanks that I did not like, but I was simply just starting to run out of vehicles to play. Um, I keep every tank that I play, and I'm always looking for the next challenge. What's the next level that I need to reach? I've gone and rehabbed the E50M and the Jagdpanzer E100 to a 3K average. I've played the Chinese tank destroyer, the E5, a tank that was known for saying is absolutely trash, the 215B, the WZ121, the E4, and even the Mouse. I have all put those at 3,000 average damage with a high win rate. Um, those are tanks that I have noted before as saying, they're not good or they're very finicky, but I've been able to figure them out. So I feel like I've come back in these 2 months a stronger player than I was before I left. Um, what else have I done? I've, you know, grinded some more tanks through lines. I took a number 2 ranking in the SU 12254. I took a number 1 ranking in the Jackson, took a number 1 ranking in the T69, which was recently buffed, and I'd highly recommend it, but that's a separate video on its own. I'm just continuing to make sure I am improving the stats. I've almost returned my career win rate to its highest peak point of 71.57. So we are going to see if I can break through that and set a new record on that. Anyways, if you have been watching this video and kind of been blotting out what I say, I am going to work against the Tiger 2 in this situation, getting across, making sure I put distance in between myself and that KPF as to make sure I am not receiving damage on the reload from them. This KPF is going to poke around the corner, and I'm going to put a shot into him. He is absolutely wondrous as to why I am able to put in all those shots, but I end up getting through the situation with a massive damage number above or around 6,500 on Fort Despair. Lovely game there that I think shows some great endgame movement and just exactly how to work through a situation that is definitely not in your favor. This brings me to something important, is that I was actually featured on Meadsy69 this game, the T110E4, the Tier 10 American turreted tank destroyer, a tank that I have said has been garbage. I have not liked it. It is awful. We do start out with a little bit of lag in the beginning of the game. That's okay. We're going to get going. Falls Creek is one of these maps where I think the E4 really excels. You get these bush locations right next to some hard cover, and it really does wonders for a 640 Alpha gun with good gun handling, relatively, and a somewhat weak armor profile. It's there, and it's trollish, but I would put it about the level, slightly below a T57 Heavy. Don't expect many bounces from it, but when you do, it's like, okay, I see you, I respect you, for what you are. But E4 Falls Creek, I'd say it's a very classical kind of thing. Most heavy tanks and tank destroyers of this nature work wonders on Falls Creek. Um, the ones of the non-turreted variety, I would say not so much. You have to do a little bit more work to make them succeed. Light tanks do a good job on this map as well. That mouse is simply just going to show me his ass, and I'm going to put him some rounds into him. But yeah, this game was shown on Meezy69. If you do not follow Meezy, this was one of his OP replays, quotation marks, as he called it on his channel. This game is actually the number 5 world record game in in the world. I just said world record, and then I said world again. Fantastic, right? Fantastic commentary. But is the number 1 record game on the North American server. So this is now in the books. I actually submitted this to BlitzStars for the Hall of Fame, and it's up there, carved in electronic stone, should I put it. But yeah, lots of good things have been happening. I've become more well-versed with tanks, if any of you are wondering where I've been. I've also been indulging in some PUBG. I've been bad, and I've been playing some of that. I'm not going to lie, guys. Trying to go from PUBG to play Blitz is probably one of the most annoying things. Because I try and sprint in Blitz like it's PUBG, and then I realize I've stopped moving. And sometimes it has hurt me, but overall, if I play enough Blitz, I get back into the groove and I keep grinding away, and everything is all dapper and good again. Fantastic HE roll into the enemy E4 there for some very sweet damage numbers. This M103 next to me has probably been the most useless son of a bitch that I can recount in the past, 2 months? But yeah, he's pretty damn useless. Just blocked me the whole game. Can't really do much. I feel like I'm playing with a liability. But more, I mean, good on him. I guess he's staying alive. I mean, he puts in one shot, right? I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. But still, come on, playing tier 9 and tier 10, you should have a decent idea of what you're doing. More videos to come, guys. I told someone recently that I am not a regular content creator at this time. I'm more of one that does something when the urge hits me, and the urge hit me today. I had a day off, so hey, I thought I'd make a video for you guys and see what's up in the community. The only time I'd become a regular content contributor would be should I complete all the other goals first, and that's related to the tournament realm and making sure my stats are healthy in the public realm. Anyways, a nice little love tap ram for the kill on that FV4202 to end the game. Falls Creek, over 8,200 damage for a mastery badge with 3 kills. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It's good to see you guys again. And if you didn't, please leave your constructive criticism in the comment section. As always, I appreciate the opportunity to share my passion with you today, and I hope to see you next time, whenever that is.